Hello, everyone.
Hello, Daria.
I am really honored this evening that Terry asked me to speak a few words on her behalf. So it really wasn't so hard to do. It was just difficult for me to make it only 2 pages, but big type, so it's not that long. But I think that Terry is certainly an excellent recipient and a very good choice for the Good Scout Award. And as Karen had eloquently stated, what it means to be a good scout is that someone has demonstrated exemplary service to the community that they reside in. And so I'm going to ask you that you just share with me a few moments of highlights of Terry's life that I'm going to share with you. And hopefully you will feel the same way that, that she really fits this accomplishment and this award that she's going to be receiving today. So Terry has been a special education teacher and a learning disabilities consultant for way over 30 years. She began teaching, oddly enough, in Lincoln Park School, and then moved over to Montville High School. And there in Montville High School, she did more than just teach. She founded the Youth Job Registry and Conservation Corps, which I had never heard of before. But they today are known as the Key Club and the Guidance Department that exists in the high school. So we thank Terry for doing that because they are flourishing. That Key Club is really flourishing with amazing students. Those of you who know Terry also know that this is really just a starting point of her long commitment to students, specifically those with disabilities. Terry's reputation is one of excellence. She demands excellence of herself as well as others. And in that, she demands respect, commitment, and dedication of her students to really be the very best that they can be. One of Terry's most notable contributions was her founding of the Learning Disabilities Association of America on behalf of both adults and children, whereby they were able to provide support for these individuals, information, and resources to those that are in need. As most of you know, who know Terry, she is a very strong-willed individual. She fights for what she believes in. Her commitments are unwavering. And as a result, over the last 25 years, Terry has been recognized countless times, both by the county, the state, and nationally, for her contributions to education. Her awards include the Sam Kirk Educator of the Year, Citizen of the Year, Woman of Achievement Award from Douglas College, and remains a lasting member of Montville High School Hall of Fame. So Terry's personal life is just as rich as her professional life. She raised a family, she's here with her son, and she became entrenched within her community as well. She has been a member of St. Pius Parish for over 35 years, where she sings her praises every Sunday as a member of the church choir. Of course, when she first joined the parish, the pastor asked for volunteers to teach religious education. Terry was one of the first to volunteer. She desired to share the Catholic faith with children so they too would know the Lord as she does and hope the faith she imparts will shape and remain with them. Terry's community involvement includes many organizations, including the Women's Club, the Girls Career Institute, the Towako Civic Association, to name but a few. Terry's dedication to education and community service continues to be a role model and inspiration to students and adults. It is with great pleasure I present to you tonight's honoree for the Good Scout Award, Terry Cavanaugh.
I timed it, so it's only going to be a minute and a half. Dear friends, I am very grateful for this honor. I've been very lucky to have been given a few awards, but this one makes me very humble because I know what every one of all of you people have done for our town, our country, and our community. I've been a supporter of Scouting since I was a Girl Scout, and I'll never tell you. My daughter was a Scout in the 70s. That's when the Girl Scouts first worked at recycling before it was a law and before it was popular. Scouting is far, and I do remember this Girl Scout pledge also, but Scouting is far more important, especially today, while we have so much need for our young people to get involved. And I know the great projects that the Eagle Scouts, all of you Scouts, have done. When I was 17 years old, 1951, I was paying my own tuition through Seton Hall that night, working full-time in Prudential, and running my father's insurance business. And at that time, I decided I wanted to be an underwriter before I lost my mind and became a school teacher. My advisor said to my father, not to me, he said, Tony, he said, she can get, now this is my advisor at Seton Hall, she can get the highest grade on the exam, and she'll never be a CLU, College of Life Underwriters. You ready for this? Because she's a woman. Needless to say, we all know how that went. I want to thank my dear family and friends who are here tonight. Special thank you to Father Mark, Father Martin, Mayor Conklin, Deputy Mayor Cooney, Committee Woman June Liddy for making the trip up from Atlantic City. All of you guys, Darian Palmas, my son, my daughter, my dear, dear Unico friends, all of my friends. My family has put up with me all these years, helping me with all the projects I wind up in and telling me when am I going to stop saving the world. Yeah, he says it all the time. And to my dear friends here tonight, as my saying goes, friends of the family God forgot to give you. Thank you all.